Alrighty, we got some more VOD. We got the first protocol game and the first, control protocol that anyone has ever sent me. This is also the first video that was up on Mr. Nine Live Kevo on his stream. So this is just the one that we're going to rock with right now. Let's get into it.
Control. Work quick and clean. No witnesses.
Okay. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't know why it's minimizing the screen. There we go. So, right off the bat, I think this is a bit of a questionable break-off because, I don't know, you have a sub, right? And you're kind of looking down this entire grass field like you have an AR. And then you see somebody here, right? You see somebody, and then even though you don't push him, right? You have a sub, so you can, like, go be aggressive and push that. Yeah, and then we get some unlucky timing. Nothing much you can do about that. So maybe here, just try to reposition. You kind of just lay down in the same spot. Maybe, say something to your teammates. Maybe, like, pop up and try and snake this dude.
Alpha.
Not snake, but, like, one pump. Nice job.
Bravo.
Good read, good kill.
We're contesting A.
Okay, so you're kind of just like running around right now, and you're doing some good point defense. You killed the guy on A and on B. So granted, your teammates need you here, but while, we're killing guys off of the point, especially if you have a sub, I would like to go see you, like, push into their spawn, because it's really easy to get spawn traps on the side that the enemies are on right now. So go, try and spawn trap while you can, because this is the prime time to do it, right? No one's been on a point in a while, so this is like your green light to go spawn trap. And then of course I say that, and then there's someone that comes from behind.
We're defending A.
Beautiful kill. Alright, so now let's look at the kill feed. You have 3 dead. This is your green light to, if there ever was one, this is your green light to go push up and maybe play a cutoff on, like, heli, or maybe get up here on sidewalk. This is, like, prime time right now. I would argue control is probably, like, even more important than hardpoint to look at the kill feed, because since they all spawn in the same spot and you know that they're spawning out, you know that they're away, like, every single time, and whether you have a green light to push up and take space on the map, or if, you're on attack and it's like, okay, we have 3 dead, now it's time to stack. So we gotta go to A right now. Oh, you saw him. Yeah, you missed that guy. He was right against the building. Like, right there. He was running up against the building.
We're contesting Alpha.
Nice, big kill.
A.
So, be careful about this route. Yeah, this route is always kind of risky if 99% of the time there's going to be someone using the gun as cover with an AR if you try and run at it with a sub, like from, you know, the alley.
We lost.
Oh. Beautiful job. So, okay, never mind.
Terminate with extreme prejudice.
Looking for one. Now you have info on them.
Bravo.
Okay, while the next round is loading, I'm going to mute the game. And one thing that I will say is that you have really good game sense. You have kind of like this good, you know, ability to understand when something is quiet. And this has happened twice in the game now where something is quiet and then you went to go check B. And sure enough, both times you checked it, there were people there. So you do have like, you know, a good sense of, I guess, like spatial awareness, you know, recognizing when something's quiet. So that's good.
Engagement windows open. Go, go, go!
Good cleanup.
Okay. Time's nearly up. Close it down.
Okay. I didn't like this underground route. If your teammates are trying to cap A, I would have liked to see you, like right now once you realize you're capping A,
Time's nearly up. Close
right? I probably would have gone top zip, like top trips, and then tried to beam anybody mid. So like I would have cut across mid to make sure that your teammates have enough breathing room to at least get one
Down.
segment. Questionable route here with a sub, like going around heli. So right here, work through mid.
Hostile forces are contesting Alpha. Enemies contesting.
Beautiful. So your teammates are on A. They're trying to cap A. They need you to. They need you right now. Your job is to like sanction off mid that any enemy can try and use to like use and run around to try and kill them. So maybe going top grandmas would help as well, like top dubs.
Securing Zone A.
Yeah, see, they're just coming from mid.
Enemies are contesting A.
So it works both ways. Even though you're on offense, you can still be aggressive and take space on the map to make sure that you're like layering a little bit, So that like, for example, if you know that they're going to go top grandmas, just be top grandmas. Or if you know that they need to go mid, then work through mid so they can't kill you off A. Or kill your teammates off A. Now you guys have 3 dead. So this is prime time. You got to hop on here.
We control
Okay,
all zones.
that's fine. Now you know they're spawning in the back because they're just coming off spawn since we had 3 dead. So maybe try and work your way around their spawn and be a thorn in their side as your teammates now need to go B. Beautiful. See this route? I like this. see. Like, we have good presence on the map, both teammates and you, but you're kind of like dancing around. Like, you're not really moving with a purpose. You're running around their spawn for no reason. You're hanging out in grandma's when your teammate already has it. Like, let's try and, you know, get proactive and try and cap a point. Or you can just, I mean, for the meantime, since you guys have control, you can just spawn trap them right now and try and dwindle those lives. That's 2. So this is your green light to push up. See, so your teammate, all your teammates are on the left. So they can watch over. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So now someone needs to watch the mid. Okay, unlucky. That's 2. Oh, you saw him. There he is, he's dead. Now you guys have another 2 dead, 2 or 3 dead. Okay, you have the info on him that he's underground, so... Wow. Alright, so you're full on, like, tweaking right now. I understand you're getting shot from, like, 2 different angles, but you're tweaking right now. So what I would do, you realize that you're getting shot from underground, so go back tower, right? And watch stairs to see if he chases you while you're healing up. And your teammate is back there, so he has behind you if anyone spawns up. Okay, and then slide back onto the point and look mid, since you know now if like someone gets cleaned up from underground, now you know that they have to be mid. Now we're just kind of running around. That guy should have killed you, honestly, but now you're just kind of running around like you're still running around. You're not in cover, you're weak. And then, you know, like they have to be mid at that point because no one else is pushing you from back tower, right? Because someone was back tower and then died, and someone was shooting you from underground and then died. So they have to be mid now, and you're not, like, watching mid. Alright, you guys need 1 tick, and you're up 8 lives. Okay, see, now you're watching mid. Yep. Alright, last round.
Hostile forces from taking our zones.
Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, let's get aggressive here. You know, their backs are against the wall. This is prime time to shut them out, like, right now, to check them out of the game mentally. And just be annoying, be a nuisance in their spawn.
Not much time left. Put this to bed.
So you're not looking at the kill feed. No one died. Like, no one has died at all. So they're not going to be here. And even if they are, I think you're blocking the right. You know, you're blocking that side of the spawn. So if anything, this one guy that died, like, right here, you know, he's going to be spawning, and, like, right there, he's going to be spawning on the left. So you are blocking the right. Right now, you're blocking it. So they probably just spawned, like, deep left. And then, like, you're still watching it.
Put this to bed.
So, like, you should have continued to run that way and then gone behind them heli, because I guarantee you they're probably heli steps right now. And, yeah, you just kind of, like... See, yep, see, and then they're taking A, because they probably just ran right up heli steps. So that's 2. Now they're going to be to your right. So you tried to spawn trap these 2 guys that died in the kill feed, I think. I don't know what Twitch is doing. I don't know why it's rewinding so much. Hang on. So, again, you go that way, you double back. They're on A. This guy in the kill feed and this guy, these 2. You tried to spawn trap these guys, but no one's here quite yet because, like, your timing is a little bit off. And, like, right now, if they're spawning up right now, they're probably spawning zip or, like, on the right side. So you're not checking on the right. So your timing and your spawn knowledge is a little bit off for control. When people die, give it 3 seconds. And wherever you are, wherever you are, after those 3 seconds, the enemies are going to be on the opposite side. So if you're on the right, you spawned them on the left. If you're on the left, you spawned them on the right. Your left and right, of course. Although I guess it doesn't matter, but, like, you know what I mean? So it looks like you thought that they were spawning, and then you ran around to go get them. Because you were, like, checking the left. You were checking back heli. Right? I don't know why it's rewinding so much. Sorry.
Not much time left.
Whatever. Like, right here, you were checking back left. But in actuality, you probably spawned them to the right. Like, they're probably up right now. And then now you don't check. You don't check there. So now they're probably going to try and push B. So your timing's a little off. So I guarantee you they're about to hit B, or they're about to be in top trips, in like trips. All right, I don't know why you're going so deep. So we're up 2-0 and we're up 4 lives, and our teammates are all spawn trapping. So we need to take space. This is when you can take space. Like I said, this is the easy side to spawn trap people on, right? So you're not taking space. I don't know what you're doing back here. This is like, you know, I'm not trying to call you out, but if you ever hear a teammate rage and, you know, you wonder why, like, this guy is kind of, if you've ever heard a teammate rage at, like, what their teammates are doing and, like, their teammates are running around, this is the type of play that would usually get yelled at. Like, this is, I don't know what you're doing back here. We need to take space. You potentially probably could have won the game. You could make the argument, like, right there, just spawn trapping them. You know, just dwindling lives down, taking their lives away, and then, like, mentally checking them out of the game by spawn killing. And you gave them, like, the green light to run up A and gave them all the time.
Contesting A.
And then we get cleaned up, and now we have 3 dead. So now they're going to stack A.
All zones lost. Bravo.
Yeah, I would not chow steps like that. Because you know he's probably on a head glitch. Okay, so we gotta run. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing here. We're like standing still. No one is gonna be even remotely on this side of the map right now because your teammates have like stairs, grass, and then your teammate looks like he's trips or spawn killing. So no one is going to be mid. And then even so, even if you were watching mid, you're like just, you know, I don't know, and then you run backwards. I'm not coming down on you. I'm not trying to be harsh. Like, this is why we do it, right? So you are kind of a detriment to your team right now. They need you up close and personal, especially if you're a sub. They need you up close and personal. Okay, I don't know why you just threw that, because no one's on A. Or, I'm sorry, no one's on B. And there can't be any... Alright, maybe you got a call out. But, I mean, that was not a good grenade, because no one's on the point right now. See, these guys were allowed to come up because you were, like, running around in your spawn. If you had grass side, right? And especially since we already lost A, so you know that they have to go B. You know that they're funneling B. So if you took grass side, right, you would have potentially cut all these guys off who are now on the point. But instead, you were hanging back and you allowed them to creep up. So we're dead. We spawned up. That.
We're contesting B.
Okay, so now we have to take space. We had 2 dead. Okay, we have 2 dead. That's another 2. I don't know why you keep... I'll go eat a dick on that one. That one actually paid off. Checking spawn there. That was checking flank. That was a good play.
We're contesting.
But I mean, nonetheless, see, now someone was allowed to come up here to B, right? And even if that guy did get you, you guys have numbers because there's a teammate right here on A, right, who could have killed that guy, and then they're spawning and your teammates are spawning behind you. So, you know, he probably would have gotten pinched. Now, granted, hindsight's 2020, you know. We would never know what happened because it didn't happen. But it's a good play. Maybe he got called out. I don't know. But like now we have someone on B. So get aggressive. Take space. Yeah, just watch mid. I would like to see you watch mid here. There he is. Okay. So that was a bad chow. If we have a sub, we got to get up close and personal. You got to fly at mid gun and use it to your advantage. Use it as cover. Like, maybe just hide behind it because you know that there are going to be people who are mid who are probably going to look down at your teammates.
One fugitive remains. Terminate with extreme prejudice.
Oh, wow.
Stand down,
Okay.
Benson.
So not a bad game, right? A 3-0 is a 3-0, but I think it could have been a lot more effective, and like you could have definitely nipped the problem in the bud a lot quicker if we're a little bit more proactive about taking space on the map. Now, don't get me wrong, I do appreciate kind of like watching flank, you know what I mean, and watching to see if anybody's trying to get behind us, but that's a lot less likely in control to happen. So, I mean, that one time it did pay off, but a lot of the times you can see you're a detriment to your team. And in control, where the spawns do not flip and we can just keep them pinned back there, especially if you're on defense, you need to take space on the map. Let's start looking at the kill feed more, but even more so, even if you don't look at the kill feed and you're just kind of wandering around in the back of your spawn and it's like kind of quiet, no one's back there. You know, that should tell you no one's back here. We're good. We're in the clear. So now push up, especially as a sub, push up and go help your team. Spawn trap them, cut off lanes, maybe while they were all spawn trapping on this side of the map, right? When they were all in grass, you know, maybe go pick up Spiral, you know, maybe go watch Underground, you know? You can just sit in a corner underground where P4 used to be in Hardpoint, like just sit there and wait for someone to inevitably cross Underground who's probably trying to take a route, you know, because he's trying to get away from your three teammates that are spawn trapping him, right? So take space. I mean, other than that, it was a good game. You know, you guys shut him out, absolutely, like, completely just shut him down. And I think, did you win from lives I think you guys won from lives every single game. So we thoroughly outslayed them. So if your teammates are enabling you to take space, that should also be a green light to go take space. Not only if you look at the kill feed and when like nothing's happening on your screen, but when you see 3 dead, that's your green light. Now you need to go take space. Like I said, regardless of if you're on defense or offense, regardless of which side you're on, you need to go take space, and we need to be a little bit more proactive about, like, you know, rushing at the enemy, because like hanging around spawn just isn't it. But other than that, I thought it was a good game, and you made good plays, and you definitely had like a good, I want to say like almost like a sixth sense where you recognized if something was quiet. It was almost like too quiet, and you ran to the point, and like both times it happened, someone was there. All right. Other than that, GG. Just work on positioning and being more aggressive, and then also in control. Don't be afraid to take space. It doesn't matter if you're 0-2, take space.